Hello, JerseyJoe here, and today we're going to do some meal prepping. I know I got a lot of requests and people asking, how do you meal prep? Nice and easy. Got all my ingredients here, so we're going to show you how to meal prep. Again, like I said, quick and easy. Have your three main things: protein, carbs, vegetables, to get you through the day. Eat every 2 to 3 hours to keep up with your fitness goals and get you that body that you want, especially with summer coming up. So we have all my ingredients here. We have the foil wrap. We have our big thing of chicken, our canned vegetables, hot sauce that make it a little flavorful, and stacked potatoes. So even a little bit of pasta that was kept in the freezer to keep it fresh. So what we're first going to do is cut up the chicken. Obviously the thing that takes the longest to cook. We're gonna start that. So we're gonna preheat our oven. We're gonna put our oven on bake, and we're gonna do about 375 and let that go while we get the chicken ready. All right, as that's going, we're gonna prepare our chicken, get it ready to get in the oven. So we're gonna take our big package first. We're gonna take our flat pan, get our foil wrap, and just coat it down. Get ready to place the chicken. What you want to do is take your pan, non-stick oil spray, get it on there because it just makes cleanup that much easier. So again, I have my chicken from Stop and Shop. If you check previous videos of how to grocery shop, you'll find all the things that I got there, a little bit more in detail. I buy certain things. So we got these big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of chicken. So now this is a pretty hefty piece of chicken. So what we want to do to meal prep and fit our containers, cut it up a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to take a piece of chicken, stick it right in the middle, and just go straight down, just kind of slice it in half. So we'll cut it into 2 slices. And what we're going to do is do that for every single breast that we have. And we want to make sure when we're doing this is that we're cutting in a straight line, but as you know, each piece of chicken has a big, thicker, more dense part to it. You want to cut right down the center of it. And the reason for that is because obviously that's going to be the piece that takes the longest to cook. If it's not like that, you're going to get the thinner pieces cooked a lot drier, while the big, hefty, thick piece almost tastes raw. So we do that so it can be evenly cooked throughout. Alright, now once we have everything cut, what we're going to do is we're going to wash our hands. Constantly keep washing your hands, especially working with raw chicken. Alright, so now this is where you can get a little creative after you cook it and you feel more confident in the kitchen. You want to bread your chicken? This is the time to do it. I'm not going to do it here today. We're going to make it nice, clean, easy. Again, summer's coming. Bathing suits are on the horizon. They're getting taken out of the attic as we speak. For me, because I have the same bathing suit I've had for years. But this is some tricks to breading your chicken. If you want to put egg whites or egg yolk, mayonnaise, you want to coat it over the chicken and then bread it in your type of seasoning. I recommend that because it keeps the moisture in the chicken, especially someone like me who likes to overcook everything just a little bit, because I'm very, very afraid of undercooking and getting sick. So I like to overcook everything a little bit, so especially the mayonnaise keeps it moist, keeps it crispy at the same time, just with the breading you have. Now another trick you can do is, now I know we talked about the fat pieces and not being able to cook all the way through. Again, this piece is a little bit fatter than the rest and may not cook the same. So what we're going to do is get the heat inside. We want to take little slits and put it in there. just so there's some openings and he can get through. And again, never do that when you're holding it like this. You want to put it down so you can actually get in there. And you're not cutting yourself. Again, just some slits on the top. Nothing too crazy, just to be able to get the heat in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our pan, place it evenly. Try to get all pieces in there. Again, it's, you started with 5, now you have 10 pieces. If you see any unwanted pieces of fat, feel free to chop it off. Sometimes I typically do. Again, you should be using a cutting board, not being a little bit lazy here. Alright. So now it's ready. Again, I'm going to wash my hands. Again, you're touching a lot of different things. Don't want to contaminate anything. So now, here we go. You're shaking evenly throughout. Now again, if you didn't season it, you still want a little bit of flavor. Have some hot sauce. I'm going to sprinkle it over. You get some flavor in there, not so many calories. And you get a little bit of flavor at the same time. A little sea salt, just a little bit. Again, we don't want to add too much salt to our diet, but to give it a little bit of that flavor. Some pepper, just a little bit. If you're like me, the pepper always comes out way too fast. And a little bit of onion powder. Just to give it a little bit of flavor. Because again, we don't want to add too many, unwanted things into our food. That's gonna ruin our diet. We're eating healthy, but we're adding bad stuff to it. So again, here, not the sexiest looking thing, but it's gonna come out pretty flavorful. So my oven is not done yet. It didn't give me the notice, but I'm gonna put it in anyway because what's a few extra minutes when it's heating up. Again, if you know anything, well, there we go. So again, if you know anything about an oven, you want it to be on the center rack so everything gets cooked evenly. So what I'm gonna do is put my knife in the sink. We're gonna need it, but again, that was raw chicken. We wanna clean it, make sure it's done. Now this has a little bit of chicken leftovers. I'm going to fold it up, it's pretty big. I'm gonna put it in the garbage. I'm gonna take out the garbage today because this is chicken, not in a refrigerator, and it's out in the open. If you leave it out in the open for a couple days, it's gonna start stinking. So we wanna get that into the garbage as soon as possible and outside. So next, what we're going to do is the second most time-consuming thing. Since the chicken, I'm going to wait about 45, 50 minutes, but now I'm going to play by eye a little bit more. We're going to move into our potatoes. Now, many ways to cook the potatoes. You can boil them on the stove top. You can put them in the oven if you want. What we're going to do is we're going to use one favorite thing of mine, new thing, the air fryer. This thing works wonders. It's a little bit quicker than your normal oven, your stove top boiling. So I love it. You still get that crispy taste to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my potatoes clean, move them around my working space a little bit. I'm going to get a cutting board. Now the trick with the cutting board is, so you get a cutting board that slides all over the place. Take a towel, put it down, put the cutting board right on top, doesn't slide. So now I'm going to take my potatoes. I'm probably going to use, depending on, again, how much Tupperwares you have you want to cook. I'm just gonna fill 2 Tupperwares and then keep it in a big container just to I'll show you guys. So I'm just gonna take 2 potatoes. That's it. I'm gonna wash them and then chop them up. There you go, quick rinse. Get the potatoes out of cutting board. Again, I have a new knife. If you really want to scrub the old one, again, I'm using everything new, and at the end I'll worry about cleaning everything else. Potatoes, I like to cut off the ends of it. Again, we have 2 significantly different types or size of potatoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, just how I like to cut them, any way you want, but I'm going to stand it up, slice it right down the middle, watch my fingers. Wasn't even cut, but whatever. Put the flat side down. And this is where I'm going to cut smaller pieces. Cut them one way, and I'm just going to cut them the other way just to make smaller pieces. Again, you might not have the biggest Tupperwares ever, so want to be able to fit as much in there as possible. And comfortably, you don't want everything mixing up back and forth. So now I have a bunch of potatoes ready to go. So what I'm going to do is take the non-stick pan, my air fryer, just break down. Just again, easiest cleanup possible if you want to make more work for yourself. Now I'm going to put these in the right now that we're waiting for our chicken and potatoes that take a little bit. The chicken probably has maybe another half hour to go. So we're going to make the last 2 pieces of it. We're going to make some pasta and some vegetables. Now you might be like, hey Joe, why do you have 2 carb things in your meal prep? One, I forgot to buy wheat rice, so we're going to add some pasta in there. Not too much, just a little bit. Again, get that carb kick, a little bit energy boosted in there. And again, I'm Italian, so pasta is a substitute pretty much for everything. I forgot to have an apple this morning. I had a bowl of pasta. So, that's just how things go. What we're going to do is for the pasta, we're going to cook in a smaller bowl because, again, we're not using that much. We're just going to put a little bit in our Tupperwares. First, an old Mama Martinet trick is put water in the bowl, put a little bit of salt on the bottom. And the reason for this is because, again, it's annoying to clean stuck pasta to the bottoms of bowls. You're clean at the end. If you slaved around the kitchen all day, you cooked 10 pieces of chicken. The cleanup you want to be as easy as possible. So again, I'm kind of eyeballing it here. So I'm going to take a decent amount of pasta, break it in half, fit in my bowl. Make sure it's in. Turn it on. Let it sit. Now, same thing for pasta. I have my mixed vegetables and I have my carrots. You can choose any that you want. Again, nice and easy. Turn this on. And a little secret when cooking the vegetables is what I put. Find it. It's a little bit of ground cinnamon. Adds a little bit of flavor, but it's also my secret ingredient for when I cook steaks. Is you don't ever taste it, but cinnamon actually helps you lose fat. So why not throw it on everything? Just gonna stir everything around in there. Make sure the pasta is cooking. And now we wait.
home, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of dark.
All right, so we got everything that we need all in one spot. Now it's time to put everything together. Again, I use glass to prep all my meals. You can use your Tupperwares, obviously. You can get a good deal, maybe 15 for 8 to 10 bucks is what I've usually gotten in the past. A lot of times they get a little funky, they get thrown out all the time, and so I don't have any of those left, so I just use glass now. So now we're going to put our final product in one of our glass containers to be able to take it on the go and eat throughout the day. Now, obviously, the first choice would be wheat brown rice. I do not have that, obviously, so that's why we made 2 carbs. But what we're going to do is start off, just put our pasta in. Again, I don't count macros, micros, all that. You can weigh it. I just kind of eyeball it. So make sure they're even. Again, a little bit of pasta, not too much. Use my hand because I'm the one eating it. So we're going to do that, and then the leftovers we're going to put in this container over here. We put our vegetables next. Again, a scoopful, kind of eyeballing it, and making it a little even. Yeah, the rest is going to go in here, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this later. The other carbs, go mashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes, the little potatoes that, these are my favorite part of the meals. A little balsamic on these, phenomenal. Again, a piece of chicken. If you look, we'll cut through, perfectly cooked, place right down. We'll get you a picture of this, but that's one. I'll get another one, obviously right here. I'll eat both of these today. One will be pre-lunch, in that 11 to 12 range. The other one will be pre-dinner in that 3 to 4 range. Again, eating throughout the day to make sure your metabolism keeps going, burns fat all day, and you get in your summer shape. So, hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, like, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of our videos, and bon appetit!